Hey, hey, how's it going, guys? It's John Luke.
I'm Gavin, and we're here today to review an album which is probably one of my favorite to ever come out. Isles and Glaciers. Everybody knows who it is. In case you don't, if you've been living under a musical rock or a non-musical rock, um, it's Craig Owens from Chiodos, Johnny Craig from Emarosa, Vic Fuentes and Mike Fuentes from Pierce the Veil, Matt Goddard from Chiodos,
Chiodos.
Nick Martin from Undermined, and Brian Southall from
X receiving and the Sirens.
final lineup.
Yeah.
Um, this CD is probably not what people were expecting.
Not at all.
I mean, like when the three first demos leaked, it was Hills Like White Elephants, Empty
Clutch.
Size and Wine, and Clutch,
Yeah.
and those songs pretty much stayed the same. I mean, they polished them up really well. But then their last two songs, Viola Line and Cemetery Weather, just, I think for me, they took it away.
Yeah, definitely for me too. I think that the album as a whole, I thought it was gonna go in one direction. It just swept up and became so much more. That's my opinion.
It definitely didn't sound like some just generic post-hardcore or even, I mean, there are parts of it that are post-hardcore, there's parts of it that are, pop punk, there's parts of it that are just kind of ambient, like the end sequence of Cemetery Weather just sounds like something out of I guess the closest thing would be The Receiving End of Sirens, but
Yeah, Brian Southall definitely did work on this album.
you could see his fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
It was I mean, my favorite song's probably Cemetery Weather just because of how well it goes from Johnny Craig to Vic Fuentes, and even though Vic Fuentes' like vocals can be like, like a little grating and sometimes annoying, it didn't seem like that at all. He really made the song for me.
Yeah, my favorite definitely is Empty Size and Wines. Why?
Wine.
Wines. Wines. Because I like the message that it's pointing across, and I'm a sucker for like love songs, and this was like broken heart type thing, and I can somewhat relate to it. You can feel, and even though I think Vic Fuentes was the main songwriter on this whole album, you can kind of see it with his metaphors and stuff like that. Because
he definitely wrote most. Well, I don't know. Maybe he didn't write most of the lyrics, but it's definitely Vic Fuentes' style of writing.
Definitely. Yeah. And I really dug that, and I can feel, I guess, each singer's emotional output.
Yeah.
In that song, and that's why I love it.
Yeah, the way that it opens, they changed it from having the demo version just had Johnny Craig singing from the start, and they did this little instrumental thing in the beginning. I think it just that one little thing just took it away from me. It was just great.
It was amazing. This album, mwah.
As far as EPs go, and even as albums go, it's 7 songs with two instrumental like interludes, and I mean, I even like to listen to the intro to the album, Kings and Chandeliers. It's just really good. It's this little thing that they did, and they played it actually when they played their only show at South by Southwest. Yeah. And they played it in the beginning, and it just opened it up so well from the album, and then it goes into Craig Owens singing on the first track, Hills Like White Elephants, and then just takes off from there. I mean, for me, there's not a dull moment in the whole album. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for me too. That's it.
That's all you really need to say about that.
So go pick it up as soon as you possibly can,
because
it's definitely worth it. Definitely, every penny.
It's only like $9 tops. I think it's like $8 at Hot Topic or something. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the best CDs I've ever bought. I love it.
I seriously dug it.
I went in listening to the CD expecting it to be Craig Owens and friends, but it really wasn't. Yeah. It was all a collaboration.
I went in with Johnny Craig and friends because Johnny Craig murders every track, obviously.
He gets it done, even when he's not even on it that much.
Yeah. Even if he's doing background vocals,
you could just hear him tear it up at the end of Clutch, that one little part.
Yes.
That's definitely, if you like Pierce the Veil, if you like Chiodos if you like
Amorosa.
if you like Dance Gavin Dance, if you
like
like
Receiving End of
the Receiving End of
Sirens.
Sirens, definitely.
And,
you can hear it on
and
that.
a little bit of Undermined.
I think it's
A
not
little
that
bit.
much Undermined, but
You can just hear
little
Nick
bit.
Martin's
Yeah.
vocals.
On
If you
one
like
song,
Nick Martin, there you go.
If you like music in general, just get it.
Just
It's
get
good
it,
stuff.
please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, but seriously.
So, speaking of Pierce the Veil and Amorosa, I believe you wanted to say something to that effect.
Yeah. They recently released, both of them released 2 tracks, and they're amazing, and we're gonna talk about them in our next video.
But we just wanted to give them a little shout out,
Little
like
shout out.
intro. You know, there's
Yeah.
Amorosa CD is coming out on June 29th, and Pierce the Veil is on June 22nd, and they're both looking to be really good from the demos. Well, not the demos, first 2 tracks they released.
Yeah, the singles they released. Oh boy.
They're legit. They're good.
Good.
We're excited for that review. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I might just be a little biased because I absolutely love Johnny Craig. I absolutely love Vic Fuentes. Just
Yeah.
I have a
I love
soft
Mike
spot for him.
Fuentes. I love the drummer of Amorosa. I can't bring it to mind right now.
Lucas.
Yeah, I
don't know his
love
last
Lucas.
name. I
Yeah.
can't even pronounce
Lucas, you're amazing. I'm sorry for messing up your name. But
and not know your last name.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. So yeah, we'll look out for those reviews, and that's all we gotta say about that.
Yep.
And we're probably gonna
continue this web series.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is-
pretty amazing. High five for that one. Woo!
Damn. Okay. Well, see you next time. Awkward pause because I couldn't find the stop button.